Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am discussing how men categorize women based off appearance alone and the truth about how men judge your appearance. Sadly, when it comes to a woman's clothing, hairstyle and color, lashes and fingernails, men will categorize you. You may be an awesome, faithful woman with good morals, but if you dress like what they consider a loose woman, they will automatically put you in the category of not wife material. There could be a loose woman wearing modest clothing and a faithful woman wearing something that signals to them that you are loose, and they will pick the woman in modest clothing. They assume that women understand this concept and will categorize you accordingly. The modern style of dress is more skimpy than it used to be for everyday wear, and these days most of us can look like a movie star if we really try. However, men tend to choose women that look more average and modest, and they appreciate a style that is classy more than a woman leaving nothing to the imagination. I know this is confusing because we all want to be as attractive as we can, but men do not see us the way we see ourselves. We like to look in the mirror and feel like we look as good and appealing as anyone else, and we don't want to go out with our man and feel like there are going to be other women that look better than we do, so we give it 100%. However, depending on what your 100% is, you might be overdoing it if you are trying to attract a godly husband. One time I heard a man tell a joke that really made it click for me in a new way. He said he accidentally asked a normal woman if he could pay money to have relations with her, and she was deeply offended. He then said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but it looked like you were wearing the uniform." That really made me think. These men are clueless about how women normally think about our clothing and style. Nevertheless, though simple, it actually made a little sense. When you meet someone for the first time, they do not know you or your personality, and they do not know if you are a good woman or not, so they basically just make a snap judgment based off your appearance first. If the man thinks you are the loose type, he might still flirt with you and even sleep with you even though he knows he has no intention of having a serious relationship with you that could lead to marriage. So just because you get attention from men does not mean they are putting you in the possible wife category. This confuses women into thinking that it doesn't really matter how they dress and look because they are still getting compliments, asked out on dates, and so on, but then they get ghosted and don't know why. They were already placed in a category before the man ever said hello. Men look at actions more than words, and unfortunately for women, that includes how you dress and carry yourself. What most godly men notice about your appearance includes your hair, whether it looks natural but polished, not frizzy, and not obviously a poorly maintained wig, your hair color, because most godly men do not like blue, pink, green, or gray hair and prefer natural colors like brown, blonde, or sometimes natural red, your eyelashes, which should be a normal length if you wear false lashes so they don't look fake, your makeup, which men prefer to look natural rather than heavy, your nails, which they like kept done but not extremely long or pointed like claws, your clothing, because godly men like classy dresses, sundresses, and girly clothes that are flattering without showing everything, where a little cleavage might be fine for date night, but more should be covered than revealed, and if your outfit could make a stranger think you might be a streetwalker, it's a no, as well as your feet. Because men really do notice everything from head to toe, and like toenails kept polished, clipped, and not chipped. So to recap, men make fast judgments based on appearance before they ever know your heart. Attention does not equal intention, and if you are seeking a godly husband, then modesty, class, and polish matter more than trying to be as sexy as possible. Because the goal is to be classified correctly, not to attract every kind of attention. If this message helped you see things more clearly, please like this video, share it with another woman who needs to hear it, subscribe for more faith-centered relationship guidance, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.